I didn't know I had to utter these words into existence, but the fact that Kevin Durant is healthy, it makes the Brooklyn Nets championship contenders. Okay, the fact that Ben Simmons inevitably will become a Brooklyn Nets, depending his debut will be either this year or not. Depends on how much their chances of winning a championship increases by. But either way, Kevin Durant just dropping casually 41 points on the Pistons and grabbing 11 boards while, Andre Drummond grabs 13 rebounds. And then you have Kyrie Irving and Seth Curry cooking the backcourt. Okay. And then you have off the bench, the four, they have a 9-man rotation that you could say could get cut down to, I think it'll be a 9-man rotation with their 6-man as Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic is their, the dragon. I love saying that, but Goran Dragic is their 6-man. He's a guy who can be a floor general, patiently run the offense. He'll play efficiently and drop, dish out, a few assists, grab a few rebounds, and, get close to 10 points tonight. While Patty Mills is the shooter. I know his minutes have been cut back, but he's more of the prototypical just come in and just launch a bunch of threes guy. But he's a phenomenal player. He has great ball handling skills, and he's actually an okay facilitator. Nothing is elite, but he can sometimes drop a bunch of assists. Then, James Johnson comes in for, Bruce Brown. He's their other glue guy off the bench. Ever since DeAndre Membry's left, he's kind of filled that role. And Nick Claxton, is their backup center for Andre Drummond. And Kessler Edwards arguably is, he's their 10th guy, you could argue, but he doesn't really play unless needed. And besides that, LaMarcus Aldridge is coming back, and I expect LaMarcus Aldridge to take James Johnson's minutes and in some of Nick Claxton. But still, this is a team that, with Seth Curry launching threes, okay, with Kyrie doing the same thing and Andre Drummond just inhaling rebounds and Kevin Durant doing the same, you just have to think this is a team that they're going to out-rebound you, okay? They're going to have players who can just score as much as you. But yeah, I honestly think Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets are being underrated because KD is a guy that for years, in my opinion, not KD, even the Nets, you could say, yes, I understand the Nets haven't been great for a long time, but still, this is a team that I think, if you look at them, they're good. They have all the pieces, and I think they have a good coach, or a really good coach. So that's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of this team? And are you guys on the same page as me, or is this just me thinking that, hey, this is a team that, has all the pieces to have success? I think it all comes down to Kevin Durant being healthy. As long as Kevin Durant is healthy, in my opinion, this team is a threat to win the NBA championship because Kevin Durant's a freak of nature. I don't even think this is self-explanatory, but I guess there's so much Kevin Durant slander that people have just, forgotten that Kevin Durant is a god dang beast that should not even be messed with. Okay, he's so good. Okay, and I used to be a Kevin Durant, I guess you could say Kevin Durant hater. I was not a fan of Kevin Durant, really. I was actually anti-KD for a very long time. And then I realized I was dumb. And you got to love every player because you don't know how long you're going to get them for. So, Kevin Durant, I apologize for ever not liking you. And you deserve all the love. And I know him leaving, Oklahoma City for the team that he's not the team he's currently on, but the Warriors, the team that currently is trying, I guess you could argue, the Warriors are still trying to fix themselves since his departure in a way, but I mean, they have fixed themselves. But look, Kyrie Irving here is awesome, and I think it's really fun to see our guy Kyrie out there again. I also thought it was so ridiculous, the whole mandate thing for him. That was outrageous. There was no reason for Kyrie to be missing that much time. All over, honestly, a hypocritical rule, Something that we could all agree was pretty hypocritical that shouldn't have been even in effect. But either way, guys, I want to hear your thoughts down below. Do you guys agree with me about the Brooklyn Nets and that this is a team people should be worrying about? Because I think they're pretty good. Also, I love Seth Curry, and I've always loved Seth Curry. So shout out Seth Curry for being a beast. From Liberty to Duke, and then to the NBA. Trying to play out of his brother's shadow, which I think he's done a good job of. I mean, he still always will be known as Steph Curry's brother, but hey, I think he's done a great job becoming an NBA player. I think it took a little longer because he was Steph Curry's brother. Not like, I know someone's going to comment, it's like, well, Steph Curry didn't even become famous yet. Like, still, like, when your brother's Steph Curry, that does not help, definitely, like, at all. But, hey, that's the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll be back with the Paul George video to finish the night.